Welcome to South Asia Maps. South Asia Maps is an intellectual channel, is an educational channel. At South Asia Maps, your presenter J. Reddy brings you the knowledge, heritage and culture of South Asian region. South of Karakoram Mountains, north of Kanyakumari, east of Khyber and Kalat, and west of Kamarupa in the Brahmaputra Valley are in the Ahom's territory. Excuse me for my allergies. This is your presenter J. Reddy. Today's the topic of discussion is Battle of Dharmat that was fought near Ujjain or Indore in the Madhya Bharat region of central provinces Madhya Pradesh. This is the part of Mughal War of Succession. Excuse me. That is the topic of discussion today. Before we venture into the topic, here I am giving the broader context and iconographic concepts for my audience to keep in mind. This is Bharat. I have mapped here the Gujarat, and this is the Aurangabad district. The Mughal headquarters, Aurangabad district. Mughals has three Subhas at that time. Khandesh, this is the Khandesh region, this is the Aurangabad region, this is the Berar region. Headquarters was Aurangabad, that is close to Devagiri or Daulatabad or Kuldabad. Used to be called Khirki at that time, named after Aurangzeb when he was appointed as a Subadar by his father Shah Jahan in 1636. Aurangabad district in the Marathwada region of today's Maharashtra. This is the Burhanpur district. This is the Tapti River. Burhanpur district is the latest district. That's essentially in the East Nimar region or Khandwa region. East Khandwa district or East Nimar district. This is the Barwani, West Nimar. So Burhanpur district, gateway to Deccan, South India. Tapti river flows. This is the Surat district. This is the Karnavati district or Ahmedabad district. This is the Kathiawad region, Saurashtra region. At that time, this entire region, Subha of Gujarat, ruled by Murad Baksh, youngest son of Shah Jahan, who is also involved as a belligerent contest in this battle. So I have shown his territory. This is the Kacha, the peninsula, Kacha Island. This is the Sindh. This is the Multan, Saraikistan. We have Punjab there and so on. This is the Marwar region. That is the Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, Barmer, Jalore, Sirohi, all those regions. The Raja of Jaswant Singh, the ruler of Marwar, Jodhpur, is also involved. So I have shown his area. Ajmer here. The battle was fought near Indore district to Ujjain district. The Narmada River, Reva will be here. Northern part is called Malwa region, that is the central provinces Berar, Ujjain and Indore. Dharmat is actually here. I have shown here for a landmark Bhopal region, today's capital of Madhya Bharat, Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, Shehor, Reshan and Rajkar, Sajapur, those areas. This is the United Provinces Agra, this is Lalitpur, Jhansi, Gwalior region, Gwalior district, Chambal River here. Across the Chambal there is a Dholpur district. Across Dholpur there is Yamuna River and Agra district. That was also many times the capital of Mughal Empire. Agra and Delhi and Yamuna were capital of Mughal Empire. Delhi district, Agra district, Dholpur district and Chambal. South in the Gird region, Gwalior district. This is Lalitpur, Jhansi. I have shown Allahabad district and Banaras district. The region is one of the succession battle of Mughals was fought in this area called Bahadurpur battle. and other battle, Khajwa battle here in the Prayag, Allahabad region. So these are the landmarks. This is the Kingdom of Nepal. These are the modern districts. We are projecting back and describing about Mughals' war of succession, Aurangabad district, Surat district, Burhanpur district and Tapti, north of Tapti in Malwa, Indore district, Ujjain district, Bhopal region, and Ahmedabad district in Karnavati, and Ajmer district in Aravallis, and Gwalior district, Dholpur, Agra, Delhi, Prayag, Banaras, Sindh, Kachcha, Kathiawar, and so on. So, that is about the Battle of Dharmat, very important battle. There are 4 battles were fought in Mughal War of Succession. Battle of Bahadurpur were fought in 58, that is 1658, near Banaras. Then Battle of Dharmat, that's the today's topic of discussion, fought in Ujjain. Other battles we are not discussing here, but here I have mentioned it. Battle of Bahadurpur and Dharmat and Samugar are fought in 58, and Khajwa and Diorai are fought 1 year later. It is the penultimate battle. Penultimate means before ultimate. Pen means before. Penultimate battle. Battle of Samugar near Agra. Aurangzeb decisively defeated his principal contestant, elder brother Dara Shikoh. Before that, he established himself as a major contender at Dharma. So Dharmat is important. Other brother, senior brother Shuja was also contestant. He couldn't establish because he got defeated at near Banaras. Battle of Bahadurpur, that we are not covering. So this is the very important battle. 2 brothers fought that battle. We'll look at the belligerents and so on in the next the slide. Battle of Dharmat. Here the same thing, 4 battles, and we'll get back to that later. Before that, I will show you, if you are not following me on, you are following me on share chat and so on, this is my major, the YouTube channel, South Asia Maps. You can type Reddy. I have already posted very fascinating slides with beautiful maps and icon. Each map was meticulously made and remade many times for perfection, for your intellectual Kshatriya hood analysis in this educational channel. You can go there and look at them, and all the latest posts you can find them, and very informative, high quality presentations are made for the benefit of audience, and I hope you like them and also help in promoting this channel, subscribing that. That is South Asia Maps, my main YouTube channel, that is bringing South Asian heritage to you in the form of icons and maps. South Asian heritage, south of Karakoram, north of Kanyakumari district, some of the maps here. This is the Google Earth map. Babur, originally ruler from Fergana. Here, this is the Fergana here. Today's Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, Fergana. He was the ruler there. You can see a beautiful Fergana Valley there. It's a well-watered valley, still also well-watered. He was the ruler there and he was unsuccessful. Later migrated, fought a battle and established a Kabuli kingdom here. Finally raided and established a Mughal dynasty in Punjab at Lahore and won a spectacular battle at Panipat in the Karnal region, Karnal district, Sonipat, Panipat region, west of Yamuna, and Battle of Khanwa there near Agra, and Battle of Gagra against Afghans established, and later in second Battle of Panipat, his grandson Akbar established himself and conquered lot of territories In 1595, Akbar conquered southern region. This is called Khandesh, this is the Berar, this is the Tapti river. Surat will be somewhere there. And that headquarters was Aurangabad during Shah Jahan's time. And there were Bijapuri kingdom here, Adil Shah's, and Golconda kingdom in Hyderabad, Telangana region. That is the context we are talking about. And here is I have shown the Aurangabad district, that is the Jalna district for comparison. Jalna is next to Aurangabad. This is the Aurangabad, where Aurangzeb was headquartered as the Subedar, and other brother was headquartered in Surat, Ahmedabad region. Murad Baksh was Subedar here, Aurangzeb was Subedar here, and Shah Shuja was the Subedar here. Three brothers. Elder brother Dara Shikoh was with his father at Delhi. He was the de facto ruler, favored son of Shah Jahan. De facto means he is the ruler. He made all the appointments, promotions, major decisions of war and peace. Except in name, he is the ruler. So that is also a reason what Aurangzeb was extremely upset with his father and his brother as a contestant. Excuse me for my allergy. So here the family of Aurangzeb. Shah Jahan was died in 16666, very easy to remember, right? He has won all the 6th January, Shah Jahan died. Mumtaz Mahal, his principal wife, consort, has Jaharara Begum, Dara Shikoh, then Shuja and Roshanara Begum. Aurangzeb born in 1618, easy to remember. You put 16, again put 16, that becomes 1616. I think at that year Shuja was born. So you can add 2 more years. Aurangzeb 1618. After that Murad Baksh, younger brother, and Gauharara Begum was born in 1631, I think, in Burhanpur, where Mumtaz Mahal gave birth to her, and after a week or so she passed away due to excessive bleeding. At that time Medicare was not that advanced stage, and this is the family of Aurangzeb. Qawwatul Islam is the might of Islam. That means Islam has a 2 militant, hate-filled concept. The conversion-based militant ideology of Islam, marketed and sold as religion, is essentially imperialist ideology that Mahayogi Sri Ram Swarup, intellectual Kshatriya of modern time, Sitaram Goyalji, and Professor Coinrod Elst from Belgium. These are Voice of India think tank intellectuals, Hindu awakening movement. They are popularly called Trimurti of modern Hindu Renaissance. Goyal, C. Ram Swarupji, Coinrod Elst. They have authored this, extensively talked about ideological foundation of protecting the native cultures, civilizations, which are under severe military, physical, ideological attack from Islam, Christianity, European imperialism, and communism. In India, Hindus are under attack from all these, plus Nehruism, secularism, and so on. You can go and look at them. I have put the post in the description. Darul Harb means enemy's land, the land to be converted into Islam. Harb means sword, people to be put to sword. Darul Islam means where the Muslims rule. The Kafirs are the infidels who has to be conquered, defeated, and the land has to be converted into Islam. What happened was, after 30 years of successful rule, prosperity, as Jadunath Sarkar, the eminent historian, former Vice Chancellor of Calcutta University, who passed away around about 1961 or so, a contemporary of Nehru essentially, wrote in his book, Shah Jahan severely felt ill in 1657, September 06. The region is called strangury, essentially constipation. means the Mughal Padshah was unable to pass motion and urine successfully for a couple of days. A failure at that time is called strangulary. Now, it's a very not a serious illness. The doctors can provide immediate relief. At that time, Hakims and Vaidics were unable to cure it. Excuse me. When he felt seriously ill, Dara Shikoh, the de facto ruler Padshah of Hindustan, immediately cut off all his wazirs, mansabdars, dignitaries, ministers visiting Shah Jahan, who was in Lal Killa Red Fort at that time. Only he, that means Shikoh, Dara Shikoh, eldest favorite son, and his sister Jaharara Begum was allowed to visit and care and interact with the rest of the people. That immediately spread lot of rumors. The letter writers and gossipers immediately felt the emperor has already passed away. As in the final phase of his life or deathbed, the ladies in the harem start weeping and crying. In fact, Shah Jahan made almost his mind to go to the other world because he is leaving this earth and going to the other place. But actually he recovered later in September within 2-3 weeks and finally made the journey to Agra, and his end is coming. But actually he survived 6 more years and passed away in 1666 January. That's a different story. As soon as the news came to South India, Aurangzeb was fighting with Golconda Nawabs at that time. He made a temporary peace with them, Adil Shah and Bijapur. His brother was Murad here. Both of them decided contact. There is a ruler in Delhi, the Shahin Shah Badshah. There are many pretenders to the Mughal throne. Murad Baksh declared himself the emperor, crowned himself in Surat, and his brother Shah Shuja already declared emperor in Dhaka, crowned himself. With a big army, he moved forward, and Aurangzeb didn't declare. He is a very intelligent, talented general. In fact, Jadunath Sarkar admits him is the most talented among all the surviving sons of Shah Jahan, that is Dara Shikoh and Shuja and Murad Baksh. He just pretended he is coming to north with the army to see his father, ailing father, whom he claimed was imprisoned by his brother Shah Dara Shikoh. He is coming there to relieve him from his imprisonment and put him back in the throne of Hindustan and offer his salams and go back to again Aurangabad, rule peacefully as per his father's intentions. That was the claim he made, and he joined with his brother Murad Baksh. That is, Shah Jahan severely felt ill in 57, and this Battle of Dharmat was fought on the place called Dharmat. Battle of Dharmat from Wiki, Islamic imperialism solidifies. Aurangzeb overpowers the imperial army. It was fought at a village called Dharmat. This is between Ujjain district in the north and Indore district in the south. That is Urm. On the bank of river Gambhir, belligerents are Mughal rebels. These are Mughals, they are the rebels. Aurangzeb, Subadar of Deccan, and Murad Baksh, Subadar of Gujarat, and Mughal Empire, the father's empire. On his father's behalf, the generals are Jaswant Singh Rathore, the Raja of Marwar, prominent Rajput leader, Mansabdar of Shah Jahan, favorite of Dara Shikoh, because he's the Rajput supported Dara. Jaswant, Jai Singh Mirza Raja and all those, they didn't support Aurangzeb. And Ratan Singh Rathore and also Qasim Khan. On behalf of the rebels that the Aurangzeb future Alamgir Badshah and his brother Murad Baksh, and Aurangzeb's favorite son at that time, Muhammad Sultan. Later he was executed, his son, that's a different story. At that time he was a favorite son, and other generals. This is from Wiki, you can see. Where is that Dharmat? We can see the Dharmat here, and Indore district is here, and we have seen the Jalna Aurangabad district Dharmat. I have googled Dharmat in the map. This is the Dharmat. This is the Dharmat in Madhya Pradesh. That is a small town on Gambhir River. You can see a river here going. This is the Gambhir River. It's the Gambhir River Dharmat. So we zoom out, you can see this is the Chambal River. You can see here the Chambal River, Gambhir River. The Sipra River will be somewhere here. That is on Ujjain. That is the Dharmat, and Dharmat. This is the Indore. Indore. The Holkar's capital. Ahalyabai Holkar ruled there. Passed away in 1795 or so. Ujjain was the capital of is the headquarters of Malwa region, and that is the former Malwa region, Ujjain, and for some time it was capital of Sindhyas, later who moved their capital to Gwalior later. So this is the Ujjain, the Dharmat here, near Indore or Ujjain. This is the Sipra River, Gambhir River here, and this is the Chambal River. Overall, you can see where the Dharmat is. This is the Chambal River. That is the Chambal River and Dharmat, and you can see that that place again here in the Ujjaini. The brothers, and this is Aurangabad, the region. Aurangzeb, he stopped fighting with with the Adil Shah Nawabs, Bijapuris, and made a peace, temporary peace, and start making the preparations for contesting, and discussed with his brother and planned all of them together, and he crossed the Burhanpur pass and moved Narmada River, and finally his brother joined him near the Dharmat, where the big battle was fought between that. And as usual, a lot of sympathizers were there in the army. That Shah Jahan said Qasim Khan was one such sympathizer. He kept quiet and didn't actively participate. Most of the war was fought by Jaswant Singh Rathore. His army was ruthlessly decimated. Finally, Ratan Singh Rathore thought this is not good, and all his admirers, and finally took, and they left the battle essentially Palayan, Hijra. They left it and they ran back to Marwar. They don't want to lose all their Rajput soldiers. That means the victor of Dharmat were now, in spite of Jaswant Singh's bravery, Qasim Khan kept quiet. And Jaswant Singh was not clear what exactly to do, because he is not fighting against any enemies. He is fighting against Shahzadas and princes. And Shah Jahan didn't clearly tell him. The instructions was threaten them and show the force, send them back to Gujarat Subha and Deccan Subha, not fight serious battle. So there are many reasons why he was not that much determined, due to fluid instructions he got from Emperor Badshah of Mughaliya Sultaniya of Shah Jahan. That is also one of the reasons. Battle of Dharmat is very important in Mughal succession, because this is the penultimate battle, in fact, that propelled Aurangzeb and his subordinate Ali Murad Baksh into a prominent contestants for Mughali throne. That has happened in April 15th, and in the May 25th or so, we'll see in the next Battle of Samugar, he won the the major battle where he defeated the Mughal representative, his elder brother Dara Shikoh itself. So that is a different story. These are the belligerents and commanders who have seen, and we can see the districts here so that we'll have broader idea. This is the Tamil Nadu printers and traders map from Muttaya and Arya. And here I am showing the Deccan region, southern part of this is the Marathwada region, Aurangabad, Parbhani and Bid, Nanded. Mughal headquarters, this is the Marathwada region, this is the Aurangabad region, that is the three Subhas. This is the Berar region, Buldana and Akola, Amravati, Yavatmal. This is the Berar, this is the Aurangabad. This is the Kandesh, this is the Nimar, that is the Burhanpur essentially. The Burhanpur, Tapti river goes here, right? Because this is the Surat, so Surat is on Tapti river. Excuse me, this is the Kandesh, Dulia, Jalgavan, Nandurbar and all those regions. Kandesh, Berar, Aurangabad, Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb was here and his brother was in Ahmedabad there. And you can see the other map, Uttar Bharat. This is the Kandesh, this is Surat, this is Ahmedabad, and the Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb moved his army through the Burhanpur pass, crossed Narmada River at Handia, and he entered. Both the brothers met at Indore, near Indore and Ujjain, which at Dharmat fought a major battle against his father's representatives, Jaswant Singh the Major. And Dara Shikoh and Shah Jahan was at Agra at that time, and they sent a very big army to fight against Aurangzeb. That is the the same thing we are looking here. And Dharmat, you can see the Battle of Dharmat. Google here, there is nothing. I have taken the belligerents and contestants here. This is other important atlas. Squargeberg Atlas is the major atlas. You can Google Digital South Asia Library, or you can see Squargeberg here. Stop it and Google it. You can see plate number 46, the Mughal Empire, and you can see at that time, Nizam Shahis, later they were conquered by the Mughals. Their Daulatabad, right? Khirki, that is nothing but Aurangabad. 1636, in a partition treaty between the Bijapuris in the south, Bijapuris, Adil Shahis, this is Qutub Shahis. The region was given to the Mughals, and Aurangzeb appointed as a Subadar. So the name of Khirki was changed to Aurangabad. That is essentially Daulatabad, former Yadagiri, Yadav's dynasty. Kandesh region, you can see Tapti River, Burhanpur, Asirgarh, Gavilgarh Fort, Ilijpur. This is the Berar region. You can see Berar. This is the Kandesh region. This is the Kathiawad, and this is Gujarat. Battle of Dharmat was fought here. You can see 1658 Dharmat in Ujjain. Dhar city, Mando, and this is Dharmat, Narmada River, Handia, the pass where the people cross Narmada at Handia, and Tapti at Burhanpur near Asirgarh and Gavilgarh. This is the Devagarh. Gond rulers ruled here, Devagarh, some Gond rulers, one branch. Other Gond rulers ruled on Garha and Mandla. And that is the Battle of Dharmat here near Ujjain. Later we look at the Battle of Samugar near Agra. Right now we will not be talking about that. This is the Chambal River. This is the Sipra River will be near Ujjain. This is the Gambhir River. This is the Parbati River. So this is the Squargeberg Atlas. So essentially we looked at the Battle of Dharmat, very important battle fought between the belligerents, the rebel princes Aurangzeb and Murad Baksh, and Jaswant Singh Rathore and other Hada Rajputs and Marwari Rathore Rajputs, and it's a penultimate battle that positioned the victor Aurangzeb as a strong contester for Mughaliya throne, where he was determined to convert the entire Bharat into Darul Islam and decimate the Hindu civilization. Darul Harb established Qawwatul Islam. That is in brief about the Battle of Dharmat, 1658, among the 5 battles fought: Battle of Bahadurpur, Dharmat, Samugar, Khajwa, Diorai. We discuss about this battle. Aurangzeb overpowers the imperial army at Dharmat. This is your presenter of South Asia. Thank you very much. See you later in other presentations.